Welcome back to Not That You Asked. I'm Dave.
And I'm Sid.
And we're here to deliver you another amazing podcast.
It just looked like I was picking my nose, but I swear I wasn't.
Well, great. We're going to dive in today to what we've been thinking about, as it is Thanksgiving time. And we think about foods, merry times, and delicious friends as we go into that sort of season. We do have a bracket prepared today to go through and vote on and crown a winner of most delicious friend and food.
It's going to be... Stop saying friends. We don't eat our friends. It's going to be a neat bracket.
Yep.
We're going to figure it out as we go along, which is always something that people with high anxiety love.
Yeah.
Figuring things out as you go.
Do we want to start off with the bracket, or do we want to talk about other things going on in our lives and then get to the bracket?
I think option 2.
Okay, cool. Well, today I have looked at the internet, and the internet has showed me things to do in New York.
Oh,
we're going to New York, bitch!
We're going to New York, the Big Apple.
Yeah.
Welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I also looked up how to properly make French press coffee, because I've been doing it sort of wrong for the past year. So I had a really caffeinated morning of properly made French press coffee, and that led me to look at the internet.
The New York stuff.
The New York internet, yeah.
So how much longer until we go?
Well, we have 12 days? Right?
So Dave and Joey have never been to New York.
Yeah. I feel like when I look at the stuff, I'm like, damn, I don't want to be a basic ass hoe.
This is how I feel about that. Agreed.
Yeah.
But also, there are just things that you should do while you're there, because, otherwise you're not going to do it. And then you'll be like, man, I wish I had done that.
Right. Yeah. I literally know nothing about it except for Action Bronson. I know a lot about Action Bronson. All morning I've watched Action Bronson try coffees.
Oh my God, I watched that video too.
Really?
Yes.
Where he's aggressively sipping sipping coffee out of a spoon. He's taking bumps of coffee. He's
apparently that's how you're supposed to really taste coffee.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Inhale it in tiny little. I'm like, how the F does that get? You know what?
I think it hits your full mouth and the air and stuff. That's a total guess. I have no idea.
But that was aggressive.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of him. The bakery video, that one's super dope. And I just love Action. And I think he gives me a side of New York I need to see.
Yeah.
Because there's TikTok side, which is very fancy and very touristy and very bougie. And then you get Action Bronson side, which is you can wear Oakleys on the back of your head, have a croissant.
I sure hope that's not what you're going to be wearing on the back of your head.
Into a deli, I might cop a pair just for New York. Yeah,
it's going to be really fun. I found a couple nice places.
Nice.
That we could sit down, have a little scrumptious meal.
Yeah.
And then also some really good places to get dumplings. Some good places.
Amazing.
Something that I've never done in New York is quick bites kind of thing. Oh, you have to come here and get a croissant. This is the best croissant in New York City.
Yeah.
Or oh, you've got to go to... that's the only thing that I can think of on my list right now, but there are other ones. There's actually a pizza place that's not $1 pizza. That's supposed to be amazing. And so I have that on our list, and you can kind of make your own pizza and stuff there.
Well, that's cool.
But yeah, I think it's going to be really fun. I definitely feel like you have to go to Times Square.
Yeah.
Just to be wow, this place is shitty and also cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can see the people dressed up as Spider-Man running around. And Annie and the Hulk.
Right. That's sick. I definitely want to do that. That's the one thing when I look through all these lists, I'm like, that's the one thing that I do definitely want to do. And the rest are kind of, I added a bunch of stuff to the list though.
Oh, cool.
Today. So we can look at that later. But yeah, when I was looking through all this stuff, I was like, oh, this is cool. Obviously going there will be an experience of its own and I will come away thinking a different thing.
Yeah.
But my thought at the moment is that it's just such a melting pot is a cheesy phrase to use, but
it is
a nice mix of all of human creation. And I feel like it's just a little bit more admired and appreciated in that place and kept well, nicely kept like that. Well, not nicely kept. the things that they do keep nicely kept.
Yes.
Nicely kept is not the right word. Just, they're there.
Mm-hmm.
They have a name. People go see them.
Right.
That type of thing.
I hear you.
Yeah. We don't have that.
I have no idea what you've been talking about for the last 30 seconds. Not a clue.
Oh, okay. Well, they have churches and museums and
okay. Thank you for getting me there.
Yeah, sorry, I was being very conceptual with that.
I thought you were talking about specific people. And
No,
they do have people in New York.
No, they just have different cultures and different customs and different things that have been built over time that they admire and keep, and I think that's nice.
Yeah,
because it's just humans, and that's cool.
Yeah.
That's all I think,
And you're going to go on the subway for the first time.
That's something to keep in, hold tight as well.
And I'm excited about that because it's going to be the first time I've ever been to New York with with men.
Right. Which is good.
Which is nice because the subway's less scary when you're with large men.
We're just going to break down the doors of the subway.
Right.
Woof! Get out of our way, homeless people. This is our town.
I really hope that we see some rats while we're there.
Oh, I'm ready for the rats. I feel like that, the city stuff, I feel like I'm ready for that.
I also hope we see a lantern fly.
What the hell is that?
Oh my God, Dave.
What the hell is that?
Bro.
A lantern fly?
We've talked about this about 400 times. One of which I think was on the podcast.
A lantern fly?
Oh, I got to get my lap pillow ready for this one. Okay. So remember a year
Is this a bug?
ago. Yes.
Okay.
And basically there's an infestation really bad in Manhattan in New York of lantern flies, which is just a bug. It's kind of like a large bug. And they eat away at the bark of trees to the point where they can't protect themselves and they die. Okay. It's a huge infestation. It was causing, and it not only in New York, but they migrated from northern west area states and stuff and came to New York. And it was causing millions and millions of dollars of tree damage. And so the city put out a, what do you call it? Not a good Samaritan alert, but kind of the same vibes of if you see one of these, kill them. We are asking New Yorkers to murder if you see one, it is your duty as a New Yorker to murder. I'm not great at accents, but to murder these things. And so, but they're not here in North Carolina. So I'm really hoping we see one just because it's going to be a celebrity sighting.
You might have told me that, but I was not listening.
They're kind of wild looking. I'm going to pull one up so you can see it.
I don't think you've told me that.
I promise you.
You might have mentioned it, but you did not give me all that detail.
And they're kind of pretty in terms of a bug.
Cool.
Turn bug. They're red and spotted.
Yeah, not to immediately go into a different topic because you're just Googling something right now, but there's so many museums there. I didn't know that.
We are going to need to maybe offline about this.
Okay.
Because I love museums.
Same. I put a couple down.
Look at that stinker.
Oh, wow. I feel like that's big.
Yeah.
Damn. That's cool.
And you must murder them. I just hope I see it
because
that's
so sad though, kind of.
It's
not really. It's not, but it looks cool.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But it's the right thing to do.
No, I get that. I get it's better overall to murder.
Right. But dun dun dun.
Yeah.
I personally love to prance around a museum, but I wasn't sure what the vibes were.
Yeah, I mean,
So it's like we can maybe offline about that, talk about what our interests are and stuff.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool to prance around one. And it seems like there's interactive museums and stuff.
We're definitely going to go to an interactive one. Like we don't have to go to the Met, which is what I would do.
I would love to do that.
You would?
Yeah.
Oh, the Met is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The MoMA.
Modern
Museum
of Art.
Yeah, Museum
Met.
of Modern Art.
Thank you for getting me there. Yes. Yeah. Metropolitan Museum of Modern Art. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It is the coolest place on the planet. We went there last year.
Wait, the modern one or the Met?
The Met.
Oh,
the
sick.
Met.
Okay, cool.
It is massive.
Yeah.
It is filled with some of the most historic and just fantastic pieces. And I mean, I could spend 5 hours in there. We won't.
Right.
But I could.
I think it would be a night. It's also going to be maybe a bit chilly, so it's warm in there.
That's very true.
You know?
That's very true.
Yeah.
Harper and I and a couple of our other friends went to the Museum of Sex last time, and that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But we should go somewhere else. But that was like a super interactive, unique and cool experience. So Harper and I were talking about that. I was like, we definitely should take them to a cool
Heck yeah.
place.
Yeah, we're not just about boozing. We have brains.
I want to learn. But yeah, it's really cool. And you can see, I mean, the Met has like, it's hard to even describe how big it is. You can see like they have parts of like ancient Egypt. They have mummies in there and stuff.
They got mummies?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And like some of the most famous paintings of all time.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. And really expensive doorknobs.
That's also
if you're
sick.
interested to that. Also, Mary Magdalene's tooth. Do you know who that is?
I know the name.
She was Jesus's mom, right? No. She was Jesus' mom's best friend, I think.
She's a religious figure.
Okay. Apparently she was a prostitute.
A religious
maybe I need to brush up on my biblical characters. Yeah, her tooth is there.
That's cool.
You can see that. You can see like some of the first depictions of the crucifixion.
Oh, nice.
And I mean, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Look, I'm hyping it up.
No,
Are you getting hype about this?
I love museums.
Oh my God. This is the best day of my life now.
Yeah. I just don't go to them. I never think to go to them, you know?
Right.
Even the ones here. I just recently went. Like, they're so cool.
Have you been to the Science Museum?
No, I want to go though.
Oh, it's so cool. There's a big old dinosaur in there.
Yeah, I've heard.
Oh my gosh, we should go to the I really get excited about learning.
I love a museum.
And it's fun.
It's great.
But I assume nobody else wants
to.
They're
big though, too. They're just like a cool place to walk around.
It's one of those things though where I have to set boundaries for myself where I'm like, I'm going to go to the Met and I'm not going to be able to see everything that's here. And I need to be okay with that. Yeah. Because otherwise I will be there for 8 hours. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I will admit I'm pretty casual in there. I don't get, I mean, I do get excited, but I'm not like.
Oh yeah, I'm not jumping up and down, but I mean, and they had the, the Met, like the Met Ball. Yeah. They had like the fashion exhibits up last time.
Oh, that's dope.
Yep.
Big dope stuff there.
So we'll be able we should definitely do some looking around and see if those exhibits will be open. Yeah. Cuz that is cool as fuck.
Yeah, for sure. We'll do that for sure.
But yeah, I'm super excited.
Yeah. Last point on this and then we'll move on to a different topic. But the best thing, maybe not the best, but one of the best is there's so much food there. And a lot of food. And I think I've discovered, in my age now of 26, elderly, that food might be my favorite thing in the world. Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. So
you like pretty much any food. I feel like you enjoy pretty much eat anything.
Yeah. Yeah. It used to only be mac and cheese that was on my hate list. Not hate, dislike. And now I like it. So got over that hump.
I forgot about your mac and cheese hate.
Such a weird one to hate.
That's like the staple childhood food.
I know. And I never had it.
God, you weirdo.
I know. It's good though. So I got over it. For the better cause of humanity.
So you ate mac and cheese yesterday at Friendsgiving.
Yeah, and it was so good.
Right?
Yeah.
That's good mac and cheese.
Yeah, that's like a baked mac and cheese though. I just don't like Kraft mac and cheese.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
We can move on and forward from Kraft mac and cheese, I think.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Overrated.
Yeah, we had Friendsgiving yesterday. That was so much fun.
Yep. And you know what's underrated?
What?
Turkey.
Ugh.
Why don't we have turkey just instead of chicken? Everybody's making turkey.
What?
Like instead, like.
Oh, you're saying why?
Why don't we just eat?
Is overrated. We should just have chicken.
No, I'm
okay.
saying the opposite.
Oh,
it is underrated, and we should just eat it all the time instead of chicken. I understand logistically that probably wouldn't work out, but I would like that.
Okay.
I think it's a better meat.
May I have a safe space to open up to you right now?
You don't like it.
I don't know if I could tell the difference if you gave.
Oh God!
No. Listen to my words. Listen to my words. Yesterday, we had a small Friendsgiving, so we had rotisserie chickens rather than a large turkey. I'm saying that if you cut me off a piece of a rotisserie chicken,
right,
and a piece of a baked, not fried, like the same cooking method turkey, maybe I could tell the difference that there are two different meats, but I couldn't tell you which one was which. No way. There's no way that I could tell you which was which. I can't tell the difference when it's a turkey sandwich or a shredded chicken sandwich. Sliced chicken.
What?
You know how you can get sliced?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not shredded.
Yeah, okay.
If the materials are the same.
Yeah, they're both slices.
I don't think I could tell the difference.
You could. If you locked in. You gotta drink one of those and then you gotta taste it. You gotta lock in.
I would love for you to try and tell me what the difference is.
Oh, I'll tell you right now.
Oh, beautiful.
Turkey is, I think, a little bit more savory. It has a bit more salt to it. And
okay.
Yeah, I mean, juiciness is obviously not going to come through in a slice, but it's like, yeah, it's just a more savory meat. And then chicken obviously just has, this is going to be a cop-out answer, a chicken taste. Yeah, that's very descriptive. It's just a little bit more bland. Like turkey just has a stronger flavor, I believe, but they are similar. It's like if you take a chicken cube that you would put in soup, you know, like those dried
bouillon
yeah, exactly.
Bouillon
and you put a little bit of that in chicken, that's turkey.
Bacon cube?
Yeah, whatever. I wasn't going to attempt to say the word. It came to my
cube?
head and I said, I don't know that word. So I said chicken cube.
I'm also not, like, I eat meat.
Yeah, you do.
But.
I did.
But today I was having leftovers and I put all this chicken on my plate. And I was like, I'm going to eat all this chicken. I ate like 2 bites and I was like, that'll be it. Yeah. And Joey came in and ate it without a sip of water, without any sides, nothing touching it, just plain old rotisserie chicken. And I was like, why are you eating it like that? And he was like, I like it. Yeah. And I was like, you must really like meat. Yeah. Like, what do you like about meat? And he said, I like the taste.
Yeah, it's so delicious. I'll tell you what. I took home about a half a chicken, warmed that bee up this morning, ate it all.
I warmed that bee up.
Yeah. Put it, double baked it in the oven, 350, 20 minutes. Tasted like jerky. And I ate it up. Oh, it was so good.
I just think that if I think too hard about meat, I'll never eat it again. I'm just going to be honest.
I did think that this morning. I was like, murder. Yeah, I did. But I ate it. And it was good.
Yeah.
And then I never think about it at the end of the meal, just the beginning.
Oh, I also, unpopular opinion really quick before we move on to maybe another, to the whatever.
Yeah.
I don't like it when my meat's wet. I don't like it when it's like the rotisserie chicken last night. That shit was pretty.
It was wet. It was wet.
It was not moist.
It was wet.
It was wet.
It's because it's steamed in the foil as well. It comes wet. It comes wet. It was leaking.
Joey literally said, and that's what makes a rotisserie chicken so good.
Because it has so much moisture, yeah.
I I don't like that.
Yeah, that's the science of chicken. I watch a lot of videos on it.
Interesting. I don't, you know what? But I also have a lot of opinions on meat. I have to have my meat in a very certain way. Otherwise, I get the ick.
You're particular.
Unfortunately.
Do you like, I was thinking about this today. This will be quick.
Okay.
Do you like sushi? No.
Yes.
Particular sushi.
I'll eat salmon sushi.
Not nigiri, which is just the fish on rice.
It would be difficult. I could do it if there was a celebrity sitting in front of me and Taylor Swift was like, oh, have a piece of my sushi. I'd be like, yeah.
Okay, so you're not going out and pursuing that sort of food?
No, sir. No, sir.
That's all I needed to know.
It's also difficult because fish is kind of like jelly.
Oh, it's so good, though.
It's a whole other thing.
It's a texture thing. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Anyway.
Well, no sushi in New York, I guess. I was
my gosh.
I put that in my own personal list. I was like, do they like sushi?
Yeah, well, we can definitely do some sushi.
I feel
we can
like
hit up Nobu. I'm just kidding. That place is fancy.
Well, if like Harper doesn't like it either, it's like, is it in the group's best interest to pursue with 3 days? You know what I mean?
I know. We need to have a round table talk.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. All right.
Okay, so I made a little. It's okay. You can sit back where your spot is.
I just wanted to see the options.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the options. I'm working on it right now. I'm working on
Screen recording.
The screen recording is starting right now. I cannot turn my phone off or it will mess it up. I've screwed the pooch last time.
You fucked it.
So, after some blood, sweat, and tears, I've created this bracket.
You did so good on it.
Thank you. And there are 16 players. I don't know how brackets work.
16
players.
16 teams.
And I'm interested. This may take no time at all because we're going to agree. Or it could be...
Well, you don't like meat, so...
Okay. Let's dig into it. First question. Meat. Okay, what are your thoughts? Turkey or ham?
Well, I can't go ham now because I just talked about turkey for 30 minutes. Well, turkey.
I also don't like ham.
I like it. A little bit.
You like honey baked ham?
Mm-hmm.
With the crust, the little sweet crunchies on the side?
Yeah, I do. That's good.
Okay, let's put a number one.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting our we're verifying the winner is turkey. We submitted that score.
Submit that dub.
All right, next round. Rolls or cornbread?
Cornbread.
Oh, fuck.
Rolls are really... You know what? No. I take it back. I cannot say cornbread because in my company's little Thanksgiving, I had like 5 rolls and 1 piece of cornbread. So rolls. And
cornbread, I feel like a roll is going to be good no matter what. Cornbread, I think, is only good 1 out of 10 times.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I say 1 out of 5. But okay. That's fair.
Last night's cornbread was the first one I've ever liked.
That one was real good.
That shit slapped.
Yeah, it had a lot of sugar on it.
Roll.
Yeah.
Submitting roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Stuffing or mac and cheese?
Oh, damn.
This is gonna be
2
tough
heavy hitters, man.
For us, I can already tell you right now.
I think if we disagree, how do we settle it?
It's going to be difficult. We're going to figure that out as we go along.
Okay, well, I have to go stuffing because I've liked it for longer.
See, and
with intense passion.
And last night was the first time I've ever liked stuffing.
Right. Oh, well, yeah, I guess so.
All right, Joey,
yeah,
tiebreaker.
You know, mac and cheese. That's fair. I mean, mac and cheese is very good. Stuffing's just bread. I already have a roll. I got my bread in there.
Okay, mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is a classic.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
we had beef for a while. Me and mac and cheese, we had beef.
Oh. I thought you meant your family had beef for Thanksgiving, and I was like, oh, that's a fun tradition.
It does sound like I said that. Yep. Fair enough.
Brussels sprouts or green beans?
My take, I love Brussels sprouts.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very one-sided on that. I like green beans, but it has to be green bean casserole unless they're fresh from a garden.
Okay, Prince of England. So, okay. So in my head, I forgot I forgot about
Holy shit.
green bean casserole. That's not even on the list. So I forgot about that.
I feel like that's kind of in the same group, though.
Okay, so if we're talking about green bean casserole, which I think is probably more of a Thanksgiving thing than just straight up green beans.
Yeah.
Okay, green bean casserole or Brussels sprouts?
Brussels.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, I really like Brussels sprouts. Like, that's what I made the first year for the Thanksgiving company.
Damn.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Shit.
All
what
right,
about
tiebreaker.
You, Joey?
I feel bad.
You hate
Brussels
Brussels sprouts. It is what it is.
All right. Are
It's
we
out.
cool with green beans?
I mean, the tiebreaker has been broken.
Okay. Okay. Also, didn't know it's Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts. I just said Brussels because I only say the one word. Or I did it type out.
No, I wrote it in as Brussels sprouts, and it said that was not a word.
Oh.
So. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Squash, which apparently is a very popular Thanksgiving. It was on every single bracket I looked at.
Yeah.
Or sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
Oh, thank God, Dave.
Yeah. Squash is good, though.
Yeah.
I've come around to it, but it's not going to be like, oh, my God, squash.
How do you feel about sweet potato casserole?
Dig.
Yeah. Do you like it with marshmallows on top, or you prefer it without?
Marshmallows, yeah. Yeah.
See, I've never had it with the marshmallows on it,
yeah,
but I'm sure
good.
I would like it.
Yeah, it's more like a dessert.
Yeah.
You've had it with marshmallows at my family's.
Okay, so I've had it with marshmallows and I liked it.
See, I don't know about lantern flies. You don't know about marshmallows.
Boom.
Fair enough.
Roasted potatoes
or
mashed potatoes?
Mashed. That's not even a question.
I mean, I agree, but oh my God.
Get that out of here.
I love a mashed potato.
Sorry ass whole potato.
Fuck that whole potato. Okay. Oh no. I'm scared I lost. Okay, found it.
You're good.
Okay. Pumpkin pie?
Yeah.
Or pecan pie? Please pick the right one.
You know what? This is a tougher one right now in this moment.
Okay.
Throughout my life, pumpkin, but I did just have a real good pecan pie last weat. It was thick AF.
Oh,
and pumpkin
pie is good.
Pumpkin pie is kind of whatever. Like, it's just so. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's not very thrilly.
No, it's
not a lot of thrills to it.
Pecan pie is probably one of my favorite desserts.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Especially when it's hot and you have a little ice cream.
Yeah.
With it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Joey hates it. He hates any dessert with a nut in it.
Oh.
Any dessert with a nut.
I like it. I like the nut.
Don't healthy up my desserts.
It's not even healthy. It's
At
like
all.
creamy and crunchy.
Oh my gosh! Especially when you season the pecans with like that,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, last one of round
We're
one.
running through this right now. I love it.
Gravy or cranberry sauce?
Gravy. Yeah, gravy. Yeah, cranberry sauce has its place, but I can do without.
Right. As is so beautifully said in the hit TV show Friends, cranberries are easy and nobody really cares about them.
I care about them, but
I mean, I'll definitely eat them.
Can I have it without it? Yes.
Right.
If it's there, am I going to have it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Heard. Yes.
Okay. That was round one.
Great. You're doing it.
This is tough. This is a toughie.
These are the tough teams. These are the heavy hitters.
And especially because this first one is a heartbreaker because you're just immediately going to get rid of the second option.
Okay.
Turkey or rolls.
Yeah, turkey.
See, and I would not pick that, but I'm going to let
you can't have
turkey.
a dinner of rolls.
You've never been to one of my roll dinners. I mean,
butter sandwich.
Yeah, butter sandwiches all day, every day. Shout out Harper Eisen. Okay. Mac and cheese or green beans?
Mac and cheese.
Okay, good choice. Good choice.
Yep.
It's going to be starchy, but
green
we're going to love it.
Green beans can get the heck out of here unless they're grown from the earth I stand on.
I mean, agreed. I don't like green beans out of a can.
I think I've just
fat.
I've had that a couple times and it's just you can't go back after you've had them from
like
Papa's garden.
You and your fake grandparents and the foods that they create.
They're not even my grandparents. There's always a lady who brings it in from work.
That's sweet.
And they're so good.
Okay, but like when you go to the grocery store, you know how you can get the long French green beans?
Yeah.
Like that's good.
Yeah. No,
okay.
They're good.
So
They're
you're
good.
basically just saying a long green bean, not one from a can, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
It doesn't literally have to come from the garden down the
No,
street.
but I'd prefer it.
I mean, you and me both, but we don't always, we're not the Prince of England. We don't all get to pick all grains from the garden.
We can always start our own garden. You know, we control our life here, but go ahead.
Okay. All right. We do control our lives here. Sweet potatoes or mashed potatoes? Sweet potato casserole.
Right.
Or mashed potatoes?
I would say mashed potatoes.
I think I do too, but that one is sad. I feel sad about that.
Sweet potatoes are a heavy hitter.
Why
they're a
didn't we have
medium.
those last
They're a
night?
medium hitter. I just think no one did it.
I
I was
just
gonna
forgot
do
that
it,
it was a
but
thing.
I thought about it, and then I said I'm on bird duty.
Bird duty.
Felt good about that.
Okay. Pecan pie or gravy?
I gotta go gravy. I gotta go gravy.
What?
Gravy is like if you have a Thanksgiving plate and you don't have gravy on it, it doesn't make the mush. And I love the mush.
You and your goddamn mush.
That's the best part of Thanksgiving.
I'm so sick of hearing about you and mush.
That's what it is.
I'm
It's
sorry,
a
and
mush
slop.
plate. It's
for you.
For most
I
men.
keep my shit tight. I keep it clean.
Yeah, I understand.
You can see all the parts of the puzzle.
And you're missing out on Flavor
No,
Town. You ain't even been to Flavor
all
Town.
you have to do is this.
You ain't even drove through
Mashed
Flavor Town.
potatoes, dip it in the stuffing, have a little crumblies attached to the mashed potatoes, and then like maybe just slap your fork down on the turkey where there's a little bit of gravy. Then it's three things.
You ain't even seen Flavor Town on a map.
I hate you, I think. I think I don't want to be your friend anymore after today. What? You're not going to have dessert?
I have something else.
See, gravy's not that important to me. It's definitely an additive. Like, okay, cool. I'm happy we have gravy. But if it's not there, I'm like, kind of forgot it was ever going to be there.
All right, tiebreaker it is.
I know what Joey's going to
Gravy.
Yeah.
Joey just has a fucking chip on his shoulder about a nut in his damn desserts. He will not eat it.
Right.
Everyone on the table could be like, this is the best dessert I've ever had. And Joey's like, is there a nut? I won't be having it.
I'll try it. I just don't love the
I would
filling
like to
that
see
much.
it. I'd like to see it.
I don't love it enough to eat it. I'd rather have pumpkin pie.
Oh crap, I put pecan pie instead of, hold on, I can fix it. My mind took over.
You're as good as Jim Harbaugh. Jeez.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, one went over your head, and it's okay. Not went over your head. You just don't know who that is, which is fine. He's a cheater. He's a signal stealer.
I'm a little confused. I think
You broke it.
Nope.
Oh,
we're
you
good.
fixed
We're good.
it.
We're good.
Nice.
We're good. Okay, last round. Turkey and mac and cheese.
Wow.
I know what you're gonna fucking
Turkey
pick.
can't win. That's so lame.
Oh, okay, good. Because I don't want it to win.
Yeah, I feel like that's lame. I think mac and cheese is actually better.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
turkey's blech.
No, turkey's great, but
The only turkey that I enjoy is a fried turkey. That is it. And you know what?
we
I only
sure
really
are
like
in the
it-
South, huh? Fried turkey.
And I only really like it if I get some skin.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It is good. It's the best. I agree. Fried turkey is the best turkey.
Correct.
It's the most flavorful. Mac and cheese is more flavorful than turkey. Therefore, the winner.
Boom. That's some good reason.
Thank you.
Okay. Mashed potatoes or gravy?
Mashed potatoes.
Thank God.
Yeah,
You've been kind of stressing me out on these last few.
right. My logic is sound, though.
Your logic is sound. It's like you would even go against what you would actually choose just based on your logic, and that's beautiful.
Correct.
All right.
Two
Mac and cheese
absolute dinger hitters
or mashed potatoes?
in the final round. Mashed potatoes and what was the other one?
Mac and cheese.
Holy heck. Two soft foods that don't need a lot of crunching to get down.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
No chewing, in fact.
No,
if you,
not at all. We're not going to have strong dental progression with those foods. Damn. You go first.
I'm actually kind of having a tough time as well.
That's really quite hard. I feel like they're so similar, but you can do a bit more with mashed potatoes. You can make a Sammy. You can do a bit of a bowl. You can do a plate.
A Sammy? What do you mean by a Sammy?
Like you can make a leftover Thanksgiving sandwich with mashed potatoes on top or in the middle. Or, yeah, that's it.
Okay. See, I think you can do that with mac and cheese
You
too,
can, but usually you don't.
Okay.
Traditionally. I think I may have, and you can.
I think I'm gonna pick mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes are also a bit more of a palette for flavor. You can go so many different ways. Mac and cheese just is cheese and noodles, which you can do a lot with too.
You can do a lot of. I've had so many different mac and cheeses being.
Yeah, that's
Joey.
That's fair though.
Who's
but
mac and cheese king?
They're pretty down the middle on like. This is what it's going to be, like rich, cheesy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then mashed potatoes can go a little left and right, which is just variety.
Mashed potatoes remind me of a holiday meal.
Yeah.
I don't really, well, I guess there's a lot of mashed potatoes with meals, but
it's like
we don't eat a lot of mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes goes with the steak. It goes with the Christmas meal. It goes with the Thanksgiving. Yep. Yeah. So I feel like it's more in that sort of realm. Mac and cheese can kind of go wherever. Yeah. Mashed potatoes.
Doing it?
Mashed potatoes. We love a potato around here.
Wow.
Holy heck.
Holy hecklet. We have done it here, folks.
Mashed potatoes. I would not expect that to be the winner, to be honest.
Me either. Between the two of us. Oh, dear Lord, what has happened? Let's look at our... I think we can see our like final little guy right here. Yep.
There was even
okay, sorry about that, buddy.
I was not grabbing onto it. There was even a girl who was like, "Oh, mashed potatoes are my favorite," when we were loading up plates. Mm-hmm. And I was like,
"What the heck?"
I was like, "They're not my favorite. Usually meat's my favorite."
Do you feel confident in that list?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, we just ran through it. There's nothing I'd change.
Beautiful.
Yeah. The thing that was my favorite this year at this company Thanksgiving was the pork shoulder. I think I've mentioned this before.
But that's not a classic.
It's not. No. That shouldn't be on that list or anything. But it was dang good.
Damn good.
Yep. And it was good food. It was a meat. So.
Yeah, the boys and their meats, man. I mean,
it feels solid. It feels like the main character, you know?
I get that. I understand.
It is the meat's
it's like the
story
center of the meal.
Yeah, the story is about the meat.
But for me,
the book is about the meat. The movie, it's about the meat.
And that's all she wrote. and this podcast was brought to you by Tyson Turkey.
Tyson frozen shitty ass buffalo wings. Yeah, so that was great though. Thanks. That was an unexpected twist to that bracket.
Yep.
I was about to say tier list because we usually do that.
I know.
We switched it up.
Well, what else is on your docket, Dave? What's going on with you?
We're about to switch it up again to the drink that I'm currently drinking.
Right. Nootropics. It's kind of wild because it's late in the day. I don't have my watch on right now. What time is it? It's like midnight according to the sky outside.
It's 5 o'clock. I have my watch on today.
This is later than we normally record the pod, so I feel like we just have a different energy.
I'm fucking locked right now, man.
And that being said, Dave is fucking locked right now.
Yeah, there's this drink that I've acquired, and would you like to hold it?
Oh, I'd love.
The can is actually kind of satisfying to me, at least.
Oh, it is.
It's a nootropic drink, so it doesn't matter if it's midnight or not. It still has a good bit of caffeine in it, but it's more so fueled on nootropics.
It has 120 milligrams of caffeine, while Celsius has 200.
Right, so it's less. But yeah, I'm kind of wired up right now. But you come down off of it. It's like an hour.
Let's look at this.
But I also chugged it the first time I drank it.
Look at that.
Yeah,
look at this can.
Give it a little close up. Is it
blurry? Does it look like I'm in a makeup commercial?
I feel like that's such a cool can though. The branding definitely got me, to be honest.
For sure, it's beautiful. It's actually textured too.
Yeah, right? I thought that was so cool.
I like that.
But yeah, I've been on the productivity grind, and that came out at the perfect time. Hot take here. The one thing it smells like sweat, does it not?
I don't think it smells like sweat.
To me, that smells like sweat.
It
doesn't
like
smell good.
Stinky citrus.
Yeah.
Like grapefruit, and I hate grapefruit.
Yeah, it doesn't smell good, but it tastes good.
Well, there's only backwash left in it, so I'm not going to personally have a taste.
Okay, that. Cool. No, that's done. Don't drink that. Yeah, do not drink that.
But get my lap pillow back up here.
Maybe next time you can have a sip.
Oh, nice.
what was I going to say? Oh, the one thing I miss about the old Joe Rogan years ago when I used to listen to the guy is he would talk about nootropics a lot. And now I don't have that like influence in my life to be like, oh yeah, these are cool, except for like Huberman, who talks about it, but he just talks about the compounds. And I'm not just going to like go out and buy compounds. Right. I want a cool can that is going to play with my eyes basically. And I'm going to be like, oh yeah, sick. I can drink my cool can and lock in.
Right.
But yeah, no, it's super helpful. Honestly, I locked in at work the other day for like an hour. I was like,
so why don't you explain what a nootropic is?
Right. It's basically just another compound like caffeine that can help your brain get into a focused state for an extended amount of time when you're not like so wired. This also has L-theanine in it, so you're like not as jittery.
Okay.
So I feel great. I feel like I want to talk a million miles an hour, but I don't feel like, you know? So I feel like that's really nice.
That is
nice. You just get into a flow a little easier.
Flow state, if you will.
Flow state, indeed. So it's cool.
Very nice. You've definitely been on your productivity game recently.
Yeah. Yeah. I have indeed. It's been cool. Another thing I've realized.
What else do you think about, Dave?
What else do I think about? So it was really a quote that I heard, but we'll get to the quote by explaining the situation.
Woo. Okay.
As we may know on this channel, where we make videos and content.
I need some nootropics.
I know, you're falling asleep over there. Jesus. We all try to do a lot of things in our lives.
Yeah.
And we try to make them all grand and successful and to the best of our capability. And sometimes we figure out in life that we can't do it all to the best of our ability. We can maybe do it all to a mediocre level.
Correct.
But if you want to be maybe not the best, but great, you kind of need to slim down what you're doing and focus.
That is a really wonderful conclusion that you have come to.
I have a quote for it.
Oh. Does this have to do with nootropics?
No.
Oh, okay. I was wondering how this was going to come back around.
Well, you think on nootropics, so maybe I had this breakthrough thought that I've known for a long time but didn't want to accept. Yeah. You can be anything you want, but you can't be everything you want to be. Beautiful. Shout out Chris Williamson. Yeah.
Damn.
And I just wanted to share that with the people today.
You're sending out good vibes into the universe.
Yeah.
Motivational vibes.
That's what I'm on right now, you know?
I hear you. I hear that. I have had a funky week.
Okay.
I had a pretty anxious week.
Right.
Pretty bad anxious week for the first time in a long time. So I've been trying to, be productive, go to the gym,
right,
eat right, do the things that are good for your body and your brain. So I went to the gym. I guess it was yesterday morning. It was yesterday morning. It was early, so I was kind of there only with my old guys, my buddies, my George and what's his name? Not Eugene, but along the same lines.
Sure. Okay.
Gerald.
Eugene.
George and Gerald.
Gerald.
Yep. But anyway.
Amber alert.
Oh no.
Sad to see. All right.
Okay. And I have a little story that also just comes with a question as a woman and a man. You're a man and I'm a woman.
Correct.
So I have some questions.
Spit it.
So I was at the gym minding my business. I was doing leg day. Hate leg day. Hate that. Hate it.
Why?
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard and it makes my heart rate get really high and I don't like that feeling. Even though that's what exercise is for.
Yeah. I'm asking why, does it make you be like, fuck, I don't want to do this anymore?
Yeah, I'm just
today, at least. Yeah, it's just a lot of effort.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But I was there making my rounds, doing the things. This story comes with a short video. I only got 2 seconds of it because of what I'm going to tell you. So I'm sitting there in the weightlifting section.
Okay.
With the big mirror.
Mm.
I'm there with my old guys And there was a new older man who was there. And he was, doing his stuff that old men do. They do a lot of this.
Curls?
Like, really fast. Yeah, this guy at least was.
Yeah.
And we were just kind of, minding our business, whatever. And he kind of started moving a couple seats closer to me so he could like get his area in the mirror. And he's wearing these little red booty shorts, which is sweet. I'm talking booty shorts, like some Nike shorts, like girl Nike shorts kind of vibe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shorts.
Mm-hmm.
And a white like Hanes t-shirt.
Yeah,
good workout fit.
Sure.
And as I'm looking in the mirror, my eyes kind of drift over to him as I'm taking my in-between sets. And I just noticed something about him in his teeny tiny shorts. And that was the fact that he went ahead and had an old man erection in the gym.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'm not kidding.
I believe you.
It sounds like I'm making it up.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I was a little shocked in the moment. At first, I'm going to be honest, I was like, maybe he's endowed.
Right.
Or his balls are really big and it's making his penis stick out of his shorts.
Yeah. Okay.
But then I was like, this is an old man. His balls probably aren't super perky.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the balls would have to be like to the body for the penis to be like extruded. I made up that word. Out of the pants.
I know what you meant.
So then I came to the conclusion.
He's hard.
He's hard up in those tiny shorts.
Why the fuck do you have all these gym stories? I got none, dude.
Oh my God. It's because I'm going to the Y, man. The Y is wild.
I guess.
So I just wanted to talk about this for a few reasons.
Okay.
Number one,
mm-hmm.
You know how they really emphasize the middle and high school boys problem of having erections in class?
Yeah. Which is true.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah.
So let me rephrase. Not weird.
Sorry.
Natural.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
Weird.
Yeah.
Goodness.
That was like a hormonal thing.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hormonal. Going like in puberty, in
surges,
your sexual, maybe prime. I don't know. Maybe not prime.
Not prime when you're 14.
Well, that's when people used to be having babies.
Yeah.
So I don't know what prime is anymore.
Right.
Prime probably is like 17. That's like when women are supposed to be having babies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We won't get into all that. So I was like, okay, so hormonally that's happening.
Uh-huh.
Then there's the whole morning wood situation.
Yeah.
That's weird. And I think that's hormonal.
Natural.
I'm so sorry. It's natural. I think that's a hormonal cycle too, like a 24-hour hormonal cycle. That the reason that happens.
Well, I'm not sure. I just know that you do get erections throughout the night, and then you wake up with one usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Natural. Weird. So then,
great. You wake up ready to go.
Yeah, clearly.
Get ready for the day.
Yeah.
We just watched a bunch of morning routines. They're all fucking ready to go.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Jumping on the treadmill at 4 a.m.
I do think about that with like when boys have sleepovers with each other.
Yeah.
Like they're all just hard at the same time.
You just gotta jog to the bathroom in the morning.
Yeah, or just like waistband it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But hopefully you have a shirt on, because otherwise that could be like a little peekaboo situation that nobody wants.
No one.
I think I have a lot of questions about male adolescence that I do and also don't want to know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then I'm thinking about all the hormonal things. I'm thinking about the morning wood. And then I'm thinking, what is happening to the male body at the gym?
Mm-hmm.
That seems like definitely a place where men would get erections. As they're pumping blood, their adrenaline's up, their, what is it? Not epinephrine. Your endorphins are up.
Okay.
Is that a thing? That's my follow-up question. Do men get hard at the gym?
No.
Okay.
Just that weird guy.
He's saying no.
No.
Just that guy.
No.
I'd like to show you the video.
And also it's like you can control yourself. You know? If that situation were to come about, you could just be like, "Hey man, let's chill out, or let's go to the bathroom for a couple minutes. Maybe
think about grandma and then go back out.
Exactly. Think of a chair and then reintroduce yourself to the gym.
I clearly do not think this man realized it. Oh, that was my other question.
No, how?
That's my other question, is when your penis is erect in a non-sexual way.
Yeah.
As it gets sometimes.
Right.
Like in class.
Yeah. Yeah.
You be knowing that it's hard, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, then why
you're fully aware. You're embarrassingly aware.
Oh.
Yeah. So maybe it's old. Maybe it's different when you're old. I don't know.
Like, does your penis get the tinglies when it's hard? Like, how do you know it's hard?
Right. Well, you just have senses in your body, and you have pants on.
Yeah. Okay. I forgot about the
pants. Yeah.
If you didn't have pants on, would you know?
Yes.
What if you weren't doing something sexual?
Yes.
So you're just gonna.
You're aware of your body.
Okay.
Yeah. You're aware.
Okay.
Of all the things going on.
Okay.
It's like, yeah.
I do not think this man was aware.
Really?
Because,
maybe he doesn't give a fuck.
Maybe.
Old men don't give a fuck
and
about their
he was old.
penises.
I mean, he was old. This is his head.
You took a picture of his head? Oh, God. I didn't expect him to look. We're not going to comment on people's physical heads.
No. He's just an elderly man.
I know.
He's an old man.
I was going to make fun of him.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not going to do that.
The video is only 2 seconds long, so it's basically a picture.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you can't see the erection really well in the video.
You love doing the quick, sneaky vid.
Because I can't be like...
No, I know. No.
Sir, can you lift your shirt so I can see your erection?
No,
Sir?
I know. There's no other way I would want you to do it. I'm just saying.
Right.
It's just you have multiple of these videos.
I feel like if I don't do it, then no one is going to believe me.
I believe you that these things are
really
happening.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for
I don't think you're
me.
making this up.
Right.
Yeah.
This would be a story that could be made up, though.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do a screen record, although it's basically not even worth it. So what's happening in this video is he's pulling down his shirt over his erection.
Then he knows he has one.
Oh, yeah. He gets that at the end. But this has been going on for like 2-ish minutes before this.
All right. Play it.
You can kind of see it.
Yeah. Oh,
that's his penis right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's watch it again. Pulling down. That is unacceptable. Sir?
Yeah.
Well, especially now that I have the knowledge that you be knowing.
Uh-huh.
See, I thought sometimes you just don't know. Like, if you're not focused on it being used for its purpose,
right,
then maybe you wouldn't know.
I understand your thought process.
Especially like in gym shorts where it's like...
Yeah. No, you know. That man
when the
knew.
blood's rushing.
Maybe he was like, no one else knows. And then he's like, I got to finish this set.
The other thing is his shorts were about this tall.
Mm-hmm.
This long.
Yes.
So hopefully he had like a liner in there holding all of his stuff together. But yeah, I'm just saying, if anyone's interested in coming to the gym with me, I think it's specifically Saturdays. I swear that's when the stories really start coming out.
The people are out.
Oh my gosh.
Out.
That and the erections. They're out to play.
It's the youth and the elderly that really have something to display. Mm-hmm. That's unusual.
Correct.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just had to bring that up because I just couldn't believe that I saw an old man erection.
I just want one story. What the heck? Nothing happens in my gym. I know I already said that, but
right.
Yeah.
Are you like paying attention though?
I would say so.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard.
It is hard. It is hard. Well, I only have one other thing that happened to me.
Okay.
After we recorded last time, which was I went to a concert. I went to the Sun June Runner concert.
How was that?
It was good. It was interesting. I think that was one of the first concerts I went to where the max people in there at one point was like 50 people. Like that was the max. Like there was no crowd.
Oh.
Yeah. It was like
for a concert you paid for.
Yeah, I mean, it was $20.
Okay.
Like, it's no big deal.
Right.
Yeah, but it was like, oh, wow, there is no one here. And it was a weird thing where the headliner went first. Like, there was an opener, but it was supposed to be Runner and then Sunjun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people know who Sunjun is, and then Runner, not really. Sunjun went first, and then Runner went. So it was the max amount of people in the crowd there for Sunjun, and then half the people left. And it was like a couple people for Runner, and then he went to 11, and then everyone left. But it was so weird.
It was on a Sunday, though, right?
It was on a Sunday, which was a big part about it.
And where was it?
Chapel Hill.
Oh,
Cat's Cradle.
Cat's Cradle, yeah.
But it was just odd that happened. But it was cool. It was like very tiny. Like the bands were selling their own merch, which was sick.
That is cool. I like it when they do
it was
that.
like nice merch, bro.
Yeah.
Cool songs.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
You had like a little celeb moment.
I did with Runner.
Wow.
Noah. I think his name is. Pretty sure. Yeah. But yeah, that was
That's cool. But the music was good, and
it was good. The opener was like a Vermont band, and they were interesting. All very mountainous.
Yeah.
Very mountainous vibes, which was cool. They had like little sideburns and shit, which was dope.
That's lovely.
And he used his guitar feedback from the amp like in the song, which I thought was cool. I've never really seen that. And they had some woodwinds going on. They had a sax and a clarinet in the band, which was
cool.
Yeah, it was cool. The Runner man was supposed to be Runner is a band. I found out it's not a man. They were supposed to have woodwinds. All his songs have saxophone and different horns in them.
I love a horn in a song.
Me fucking too. That's why I went, and he changed it for an electric guitar. And they rocked it, but I was like, damn it, I'm here for the woodwinds.
Oh my gosh. There is nothing that makes me feel spicier or more alive than when I hear a horn in a song.
Yeah.
Love.
It just makes such a nice atmosphere to it.
It does.
Anyway, yeah, that was about it. It was cool though. It was vibes in there. Merch was sick. Sunjun was a little bit sleepier than I thought. I thought I'd get more into it. But Sunjun's dad was there in the crowd with us, and I thought that was very sweet. And he was just like, oh,
that's my kid.
Like so many just very zoomed in photos of the one lead singer lady. I was like, that's got to be her dad.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
There's literally content of Taylor Swift's dad doing that same exact thing at her concert in Argentina. So it just shows it's like a universal fatherly activity to be proud of your child and zoom really far in for the photos.
Yeah, the dads are out there. They're doing it. Yeah, which was cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was really about it, though.
I know it's been a low-key week, which is kind of nice because we're gearing into a really heavy-hitting couple weeks with Thanksgiving and New York.
Yeah.
And then, all of the holiday Christmas parties.
Yeah, I know.
And then, actual Christmas and then New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I was just talking about that this morning. I was like, I don't remember the last time there was a weekend that I didn't have something, which I'm grateful for because that's what you do when you're in your 20s.
Right.
You go and go and go, and then it eventually goes away, and then you want to go and go again. So be grateful for it while you have it.
Right.
But it is a lot. It's a lot. I'm just trying to like reorganize my apartment, and I just cannot do it.
Yeah.
There's just not enough time.
You know what? One day at a time.
100%. 100%. It will happen, but
yeah,
it's just a lot going on. But it's great.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun stuff going on. So I hope you guys are ready to hear about it as that light just turned off on us.
Yeah, it's literally, we never do podcasts at this time, so all of our lights are turning off in our house, all of our plant lights.
Yeah, it's like very dark in here.
It's telling us to shut the hell up and go to sleep.
Yeah, this is an interesting vibe for the podcast.
Yeah.
It's like sleepy time podcast.
I feel like I should talk really quietly.
Yeah.
You are nodding off into your sleep.
Oh my God, the lights.
You, literally.
It's a signal as we're winding down. That's kind of cool though.
Well, as the lights say goodnight, so do we.
If you're listening to this in your bed.
Yeah, it's time to shut those eyes and drift off to dreamy land. Thank you guys so much for listening. We really enjoy doing this, and make sure you check out all the other stuff on this channel. There's plenty to dive into, so definitely give it a look, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So everyone have a wonderful Thanksgiving, because this will come out after that. But enjoy your time with friends and family and eat good food. And we will see you guys super soon.
Super, super soon.
Super duper soon.
Bye.
Bye. Love y'all.